I'm gonna apologize right now. This video is, I'm gonna put this in the beginning of the video because y'all gonna watch this and be like, what the fuck? This video is kind of everywhere, so be warned. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is gonna be a little bit different. Today I'm just gonna be like kind of talking. This is kind of, I really don't know how to do an intro for videos like this because usually when I do videos for my YouTube channel, I don't necessarily like just talk. I'm usually just like watching something or playing something or doing something. But in this video, I just kind of want to talk about where I am in life right now and kind of what 2020 has been like for me and what has it done to me, I guess you can say. I don't know. I feel like I didn't do like a 2020 like recap video at the beginning of the year like I did for 2019. So this is kind of that, and then also kind of like where I am right now. And honestly, I don't really have like a format for this video. I'm kind of just going to be talking about a lot of different things. So I'm going to leave timestamps down below so that the video can kind of be split up into different parts. So if you don't really care about certain parts, you can just kind of skip around throughout the video to get to the parts that you want to hear about. But yeah, I'm going to start off with what I'm going to title the video is that I quit my job again, which if you guys have been around for a while, you guys know that my leg is itching, oh my god. I have been working or had been working at McDonald's kind of on and off for like 7 years. I started my freshman year of college, which was in 2013. And from 2013 till January of 2021, which was like just 2 months ago, I was there kind of on and off because I would get another job, leave for maybe a month or two, and then end up back there. And that's kind of what happened to me at the end of 2020. Because if you guys remember some of my videos around that time, I had a really big iMac on my desk behind me, and that was because I was working from home, but that job just wasn't cutting it for me. So I ended up quitting that job in November and then starting back at McDonald's. And I was a manager, if you guys don't know. And I did tell them that it was going to be a temporary thing. Like I wasn't planning on staying there for long. I was just back while I looked for something else. But that 2 months while I was back there, it was very damaging to me mentally. Like my mental health working there was deteriorating. Like it was turning me into a person that I didn't like to be. So towards the end of January, I ended up quitting. I didn't really give them a 2 weeks notice. I kind of gave them a week notice. Like it was like a Tuesday. I had been thinking about quitting for a really long time, but I was always just so afraid. But it was just a random Tuesday, and I'm like, you know what? I just cannot do this no more. So I told them that this week's gonna be my last week. Saturday will be my last day. And yeah, I quit with no plan B. Like I didn't have like another job lined up. I just quit, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna jump out on faith, I guess you can say, and just, you know, see what's out there for me. So in the meantime, in between time, I've just been applying for jobs. I actually haven't applied for jobs in like weeks. My first week not working, I did apply for jobs, and I actually did have an interview all the way back on February 1st, and I haven't heard from them, so I'm pretty sure I didn't get it. But in the meantime, I've just been doing delivery, like particularly DoorDash. I've been doing DoorDash like just on the side since last January of 2020, but now I'm doing it like full time. I don't do it every day though, just cause I'm not like about that life. I take Sundays and Mondays off, and then I just do it Tuesday to Saturday. And it's been surprisingly really good. Like I make really decent money doing it. The only thing that scares me is that I'm really like afraid that something's gonna happen to my car, because my car is kind of old, but you know, we're gonna keep our fingers crossed. So yeah, I quit my job. It's just been really frustrating. I'm kind of at a place right now where I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. A lot of people say this, like when you become an adult, you don't really know what you're doing. You just kind of go with the flow. And it really hit me this year, really last year as well. And it kind of sucks because I talk about this a lot. Well, not really a lot, but I used to talk about it a lot, and I actually made a video about how I regret going to college. I will link that somewhere if you guys want to check it out. It's like 2 years old, so ignore the quality. But it's really annoying because it's like, you know, I kind of did what I was supposed to do, quote unquote. I graduated high school, I went to college, I have a degree. It's hanging up there. I'm not gonna go get it, but it's hanging up on my wall. And it's been fairly impossible for me to find a job in my field. Mainly because in college, I didn't really do a lot to gain experience in my field. Mainly because I was working pretty much full-time. I was pretty much a full-time employee and also in school. Like I didn't have enough time to like, you know, join clubs or get an internship because I was working. So it was kind of like pointless. And also when I first started college, I kind of wanted to do journalism. Like I was really into wanting to be a journalist, but like halfway through college, I realized I liked editing and doing like production type of stuff. So yeah, I didn't really get a lot of experience in that. So it's been really hard for me to find a job in my field, which is also why I started my YouTube channel back in 2018. Because I was like, you know what, if I can't find a job, you know, dealing with editing, like I need to practice it, you know. So I was like, let me make a YouTube channel, make some videos. I always wanted to make a YouTube channel, by the way, but I was just always so afraid. But I was like, you know what, I really like to edit. I need to practice my skills. So let me, you know, make a YouTube channel. I never really was one to be in front of the camera. Like I never really cared about doing all that, but I'm kind of warming up to it a little bit. And I feel like my editing has gotten better. However, I feel like my MacBook behind me is really holding me back because it is 10 years old at this point. It's really slow and I can't like really do much like high powered things on it because it's so old. So I'm really trying to get a new computer, but you know, MacBooks cost like arm and legs. So college wasn't a bad time necessarily. It was just kind of pointless for me. But in my family, it was like, okay, you either go to college or you got 6 months after you graduate to find out what you're gonna do and you gotta get out of the house. So it was like, I didn't really know. I mean, you're 18 years old, graduating high school. Do you really know what you want to do? Like some people do, but me, on the other hand, I wasn't really like, I don't know. I feel like I was kind of set up to fail, but you know what? It's okay. 26 now. So I just kind of have to figure out exactly what's going on and I just don't know. I wanted to also talk about my channel as a whole. No, we're not gonna do that yet. I want to talk about 2020. So you guys know 2020 was a fucking wild year. You know, started off pretty decent, I guess you can say. And then March came, you know, the shutdowns and all that stuff. Honestly, quarantine, I didn't really feel the effects of quarantine because I was still working at McDonald's at the time and I was technically an essential like worker. So like I went to work every day. Like I was still hanging around people, just like my coworkers. I wasn't really hanging out with like friends and family, but like I went to work every day, came home, and that's about it. I also did still do DoorDash on the side. At this point, all the restaurants were closed or whatever. So like I stayed in my car, have a mask and all that stuff, and I would deliver to people. And at this point, DoorDash was only doing contactless deliveries. So like I would literally just sit the food in front of people's houses or apartments or whatever and then leave. So honestly, I didn't really feel the effects of quarantine too badly. And also like I was still good financially because I was still working, which honestly is a blessing in disguise because at the time I was like, oh my gosh, I wish they would just shut us down. I really don't want to come to work. But I mean, there was a lot of people out there who had their jobs shut down and then tried to file for unemployment, and then the unemployment was taking a long time. And it's just, I was blessed in that field. I still was having human interaction because I was constantly at work, and then I was also just in the contact with like employees and stuff. So honestly, 2020 it started off pretty decently. I feel like it started to go downhill around like August for me, like the second half of 2020, because that's when I quit McDonald's at the end of July because I was starting the work from home job. I was supposed to start at the beginning of August, but I ended up having to start in September because my background check was taking too long to come back, and they had already started the training class for the month of August. So I had to wait till September. So that was the first time where I was doing DoorDash full time for the month of August to pay my bills and stuff. And I was just, it was hard because the way I do DoorDash now is a little bit different. So I make a lot more money now, but back then it was really hard. So I was really down bad financially, really most of the end of 2020. Like I started my new job. My first couple of paychecks weren't really that big. And then I really hated the work from home job. The work from home part wasn't the issue. Like I didn't mind working from home. But the actual job itself, I don't know if can I talk about it? Whatever, I don't work there no more. I was pretty much like technical support for, should I say the company? Can I get like in trouble for that? Fuck it, I don't care, no one's gonna watch this. So I quit that after 2 months, and then November, I actually quit on election day. So whenever the election was for the presidential thingy, that's the day I quit. Then I started at McDonald's like the next week, going back. And this was the point where I realized that McDonald's, I needed to literally cut it off because it was so freaky to me that I was so excited to be back at McDonald's. And I hated that job. I've always, hate is a strong word. Like, if I had to rank it, I would give it like a 5. Like a 5 out of 10, because it's not a bad job, but it's not something I want to do, you know? And I was really excited about going back, mainly because I knew like what I was doing. I was just comfortable with it. And I knew that I didn't want to be comfortable doing that because I knew that's not something I want to do. Honestly, what I want to do in life, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I would really like to make YouTube videos full time, but beyond that, like, I just don't know what I'm doing and what I want to do. So when I went back to McDonald's and I was like realizing like how comfortable I was getting in it, I was like, oh, I can't be here anymore. I have to go. I have to dip. And yeah, so I've just been doing DoorDash full time, and I've just been hanging out at home, doing much of nothing. COVID has been kind of a bitch. Luckily, I haven't I've never been tested for COVID because I've never really been in contact with people who had COVID or anything like that. I did have people in my family get COVID last year. Like, I'm not gonna expose them like that, but I had a couple family members get COVID over the summer, and then on Christmas Eve, my mom ended up getting it. Like, well, she was diagnosed or whatever. She found out that she had COVID on Christmas Eve. Everyone's fine now. No one that I knew that had COVID passed from it, luckily, but yeah, so COVID is a real fucking thing. I don't play about that shit. That's why I don't hang out with people that much. And people will get mad at me, my family, because I don't like really talk to nobody. Oh my God. Okay, so this is turning into like a therapy session. Oh my God. So I have a really bad issue with communication, and it's so fucking wild because I have a degree in communications. Like, that was my major in college, but I'm not the best communicator. I can literally go like weeks without talking to people, months even. I don't know. I have a mixed bag of emotions about this because A, it's like, why don't people reach out to me? Like, why am I always the person that has to reach out to people? But then B, it's like, I know I need to do better. Like, like, I don't know. This is family, friends, and like, I guess you can say romantic interests. My love life is non-existent right now. Well, is it? I know somebody may watch this and they may feel some type of way about me saying that. I don't know. Will they? I don't know. My love life is non-existent right now. I'll say that. At this point in my life, I don't feel like I will ever like be in a relationship with somebody for a long period of time. I just don't see that in the cards for me because I feel like it would have happened by now. I'm 26. I'll be 27 this year. Yes, I'm one of those millennials, like, don't come for me. I just feel like, I just don't see, it's not in the cards for me. Like, I've never had anybody, like, how can I say it? I feel like I've never had somebody, like me as much as I like them. I guess you could say that. It's like, I'm always, like, a friend or, like, a brother. I'm always friend zone. That's the word. I'm always in the friend zone. But it just would be nice to have someone to talk to and to like, you know, just really like just have someone in your corner that's not like a family member. Cause like, of course they gonna always be like, your family's gonna always be there for you, whatever, your friends or whatever. But I just wish I had somebody who would like me for who I am. Cause I feel like I'm always like adjusting myself to fit someone else's needs or their wants. And I'm not doing that no more. Like, honestly, I'm not doing that anymore. Like I said, I'm 26. I'm closer to 30 than 20 at this point. And it's like, yeah, if I was 21, 22, that would have been cute. But at this point in my life, I'm like, I'm not changing who I am to fit someone else. And it's not like the things that's being changed is like toxic behavior or bad behaviors. It's like just like little stuff about me, like the things I do or the things I listen to or, you know, the beliefs I have. Like, I'm not changing that for nobody. Like, that's dead. I don't know how I got on that, but I think the last thing I want to talk about in this video the last thing I want to talk about is my YouTube channel. So YouTube 2020 for me was like the best year for my YouTube channel. Like I said, I started at the end of 2018 in September. So like 2018 was kind of like, I only had like 3 months. 2019 was okay. 2020 was the best. Did hit 1,000 subscribers in 2020. I think I hit that in August. Now I'm itching towards 1,600, which is crazy. I did have a point, was it towards the end of last year? Yeah, towards the end of last year, I had a point where I was like, I still want to do YouTube. And that's only because, like, I know a lot of people be like, don't focus on the numbers, blah, blah, blah. Like, it'll come, blah, blah, blah. That's cool. But, like, I put a lot of, like, work into my channel. And, like, sometimes it just would be, like, really cool. First of all, not to say that the people that do watch my YouTube videos and the people that do comment, like, I appreciate everything. Like, I could cry right now because, honestly, I've never had this much love and support from anyone. Like, I feel like a lot of people that watch my YouTube videos are strangers, like people that I don't know, only through the internet. Like, a lot of my family members and a lot of my friends don't watch my YouTube channel, and it's mainly, I mean, I understand, like, a lot of people don't really care about the stuff I post, but, like, if you really, like, fuck with me, you will watch it anyway. But, like, I've noticed a lot of people that I know in real life don't watch my YouTube channel's videos. I'm not even making words. So, I really do appreciate everybody that, you know, watches my stuff. And, like, oh my god, why am I like, okay, fuck it, I'm not doing this today. I really do appreciate everybody that watches, but, like, I see, it's been almost, this year will be 3 years since I started my channel, and I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like, I don't, but also it's like, if I don't make YouTube videos, what else am I gonna do? Like, I feel like, I really love doing it. I really like to edit. I really like post, like, the feeling I get when I post videos is, like, one of the best feelings ever. Than seeing people comment and, like, really like it. It feels so good, and I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna quit YouTube. I just need to be more consistent. I've been trying to do this, like, 2 days a week upload schedule. I've been trying to do Sundays and Thursdays, but I've just been really bad at it because I don't know. I don't know. So I live alone, as you can tell. I live in a studio apartment. It's kind of shitty. I kind of live in the ghetto. It's okay. And I feel so alone sometimes, like, so alone. And this kind of piggybacks off of, like family members and stuff kind of being annoyed with me that I don't reach out to people. And it's like, I live alone. Like, I live in a studio apartment by myself. Like, everyone else, like, has, like, a husband, a wife, kids, you know, they live with other people. So, like, I like living alone most of the time. Like, 60, 70% of the time, it doesn't bother me. But, like, sometimes I feel so alone, and it's like, who do I have to talk to sometimes? Like, I don't know. And no one ever comes over here. And I mean, I understand why. It's a studio apartment. There's not a lot of room. But, like, what has this video turned into? Oh my god. What has this video turned into? Shit. Fuck. Okay. I'm not doing all this today. I don't even know what the fuck. Shit. Okay. So I'll can I end this video, please? Fuck. I'm gonna end the video here because I am about to have, like, an emotional moment and I don't want to do this on camera. So I am about to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is a very depressing video. I'm so sorry. I didn't really think that this would happen, but I don't get to talk about the way I'm feeling a lot. So, shit. Fuck. Wait, let me get myself together. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So I don't really get to talk about how I'm feeling a lot because there's no one ever here. No one ever, like, I don't know how to, like, reach out to people, or, like, people don't really reach out to me. So, like, all this just kind of builds up. So that's gonna be it for today's video. I'm not, y'all, I'm okay. Like, I'm good. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.